Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. In this video, we're going to break down the Spidi Trackster 3-season textile jacket. Now, when I say 3 seasons, really to break down at the application level the Spidi Trackster, you're looking at a jacket that will be best suited for spring and fall riding conditions. Textile outer shell, it does have a full sleeve removable thermal liner, so when it's chilly out, it's really going to do well for that type of riding scenario. Now, you get into the summer months, pull that thermal liner out, you do have decent venting on this guy, but again, it's not mesh, so you're not going to get all of the airflow you could get from a mesh jacket. And then being the fact that there's no waterproof breathable liner that's built in here to the Trackster or even removable, when you go into the dead of winter, you're going to have a harder time ratcheting down into that wind block and weather block temperature range that you would need that extra layer for. So remember, application, spring, fall, will do a solid job here this summer. You're looking at a sub $200 price point on this jacket, so it's a super sport styling. It's got that Euro style to it. It's gonna do a handful of things really well, being that it's built out of a main construction of 500D Cordura and then using nylon Textile, which is a fabric, a branded fabric that has a nice solid weight to it with a solid strength while not being crunchy. You're also going to notice a third fabric here, and we'll see it especially when we turn Andrew around, is that it's going to be across the shoulder, underneath the arms, and into the shoulder blades. It's called Tenax Flex from Spidi, which allows it to be strong as well as offer you some elastication. So if you tend to be a rider that's not in the upright riding position, if you're in the 3/4 of the tuck, you're going to get some range of motion from it as well. Size-wise, Andrew's wearing a size large. Andrew's 6'1", 175, 41.5, 42-inch chest, but he's a slim athletic build. So you can see for Andrew to be wearing a size large, now Andrew needs good coverage here on the sleeve length, but he's a relatively thin guy. So remember, the Spidi's going to run small. I wear an extra large. This is definitely Euro size stuff. So you're close to the top end of a size range in a jacket, or you know that you're disproportionate like I am, or you're on the cusp, you're going to want to go that size up. So looking at some of the other features here in the Trackster, this is the black, white, red option. There's a few different colorways, including a black. We have CE rated armor. It's the multi-tech armor from Spidi, so it's going to be their street CE rated armor that's very comfortable in the shoulders as well as the elbows and the forearm. Basic functionality here on the front. You're going to notice you have a pocket on the outside of the left arm. You are going to have basic hand warmer pockets. Let me pull this guy up. Let's show the sleeve. It's a single snap. It's got a gaiter behind it because, again, you might be stretching into the cooler times of the year. And if we rotate, we're going to just slightly roll this back, you can see that here's my thermal cuff that's poking out from underneath. And if you have the thermal liner out, it's going to be a basic mesh construction behind it. At the front as well, here, turn towards the front here, I want to show it's a 5-position collar snap. That's a nice feature. It's kind of that, we always joke, it's the Ron Popeil set it and forget it. So you're going to figure out based on the helmet you're wearing, based on the base layer configuration you're wearing, and based on really your neck circumference, you're going to be able to set this piece here. And what I'm going to do, Andrew, turn and face that way for me. I'm going to show it from the front. There you go, stop right there. You're going to set this piece to the diameter that you want, and then really you're just snapping on and off versus having to cinch it down every time. Looking at the arm, we talked about the 500D Cordura and the impact areas. We talked about the armor, really taking a peek at the profile. Down along the hip, you have 3-position snaps. Again, Andrew's a pretty thin guy, and he is wearing a large, so there's certain areas that he's going to want to cinch down on this guy. And then you do have back venting, so turn backwards for me, Andrew. Double back exhaust vents here. Again, airflow, especially in the warmer times of the year, you can get a nice exhaust feature here that's going to pull some of that warmer air out if you want to vent it. Looking at the back, you can upgrade the back to the CE rated Spidi Warrior armor. There's going to be a pocket internally. You have reflective piping. It's basic. There's also loops here. As we look at the seat, it gives Andrew good coverage, but you're going to have loops that are going to attach to the belt loops here, so you can keep that down, especially if you're in a 3/4 or the sport position. It's really a very universal jacket in the setup for the different types of riding you could do in it. And again, it's that super sport style here from Spidi, which is very European in its nature, but it's a good quality jacket as well. Come back around for me. So remember, actually, I'm going to jump in here. Let's show the front here. Turn towards the camera. Here's my thermal liner. That's fully removable, and you can see on the inside of the thermal, you're going to have that mesh liner. So in the warmer times of the year, you're going to get, it's going to be nice and cool for you. And there's also a very comfortable, fully fleece line collar that wraps all the way around, all the way to the button. So again, it's not going to chafe. A nice upgraded feature. So if you need any help with sizing, with any of the nuances here on the Spidi Trackster Jacket, shoot us a line, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. As always, you want to know what you think. Leave us feedback on YouTube, on Facebook, like it, dislike it, and you can always, 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 always subscribe to us on YouTube at RevZilla TV. We produce new gear reviews every week. We're happy to keep them on your radar as we roll them out. $39 bucks. It's over $39 bucks. It's going to ship for free. We'll exchange for free. Send it back to us if you don't like it in new condition. No restock fees, and you can earn TeamZilla cash to be applied to your next order through our loyalty program, which allows you to save some money with RevZilla by continuing to shop in the long run. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown of the Spidi Trackster 3-season jacket, available at RevZilla.com/Spidi. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.